Okay, I will continue for the introduction of the MedXperience digital library. Its goal is to offer a thorough, approachable platform that guarantee fair access to top-notch medical resource, and for the VC to be the leading digital library for medical knowledge, fostering global innovation, inclusivity and excellence in healthcare through seamless access to high-quality, diverse and reliable resource. And for the mission, for the MedXperience Digital Library, to provide an inclusive, accessible and innovative platform for the seamless dissemination of medical knowledge, empowering users of all backgrounds to explore, learn, and contribute to advancement in healthcare. For the target audience of the MedXperience of Digital Library, we focus more on doctor, medical students, and researchers, but for the public, can access the library free or general collection, which include basic health information, wellness guide, and general interest medical resource. And for the children aged 6 until 12, the library features a dedicated collection for children, including age-appropriate storybook, interactive learning tools, and multimedia content designed to introduce medical concepts in a fun and educational way.
As for the next slide is research and background analysis. So first is the need for a digital medical library. From what Krupinski have stated is this presents unique opportunities to reach out to patients and give them the resources, the opportunities and the locations to access the telemedicine resources. Second is assisting gaps in the current solutions. First is inclusion challenges for persons with disabilities, which is the lack of resources in Braille or compatible with screen readers. Second is high accessibility costs that have limited affordability for students, researchers, and professionals in low resource settings, creating inequality in access. Third is content bias and fragmentation, lack of multimedia formats such as videos and audios, forcing users to rely on multiple platforms. And the last one is the need for an integrated solution that ensures equal opportunities for learning and growth in the medical field. So last of research and background analysis is the third one, case study of the existing platforms. These are the three examples of digital library medical. First is the World Health Organization, which is that maintains the global index medicus, which provides worldwide access to biomedical and public health literature produced by and within low and middle income countries. Second is the National Library of Medicine, which is the part of the National Institutes of Health and recognized as the world's largest biomedical library. And the last one is Merit Portal. It is an initiative of the Association of American Medical College. Is an open access journal for health professions educators to publish their educational activities.
So now I will explain about digital library concept. The first one is content and collection inside our digital library. The content is diverse resources for all ages, from kids to young adults, to the student, to the professional like doctors and nurses, and even senior citizen is welcome to use our digital library. And then the content is specialized for medical expert, which, like I said, professionals also can use our digital library. And then the content is inclusive and accessible for public, So that's why everyone who is interested in medical field can use our digital library. And then we go to the structure and organization. We use user-centric information architecture base to accommodate a wide range of users. And then resource organization. The medical for the content, medical specialization as well as various forms like text, video, and interactive technologies are used to further subdivide the area. And then for the search and discovery, to give users effective tools for finding content quickly. So it is time efficient, and at the same time users still can get their information needs. And then community engagement. We take this as an important point to create an engaging, dynamic, and interactive environment with our users. So we really take a relationship with the users. We want to maintain a good relationship with our users. And then metadata and standard. The first one, we use Dublin Core, which offers a straightforward and uniform set of guidelines for characterizing digital content, since our library is digital. And then we also use medical subject headings, MESH, to classify and arrange resources that related to biomedicine and healthcare. MESH is specialized for medical content lah. And then MARC, which is machine readable cataloging, which standardized format for organized data sharing and bibliographic data. And then the last standard that we apply is ISO standard, which is a framework for handling metadata in digital libraries. For the next concept, I will explain about technology and platform. The first one is front-end platform. We use HTML5 to ensure that all information is organized in a way that search engines and users can easily understand, which is not too fancy. And then for the database, we use SQL-based database to organize data and intricate relationship between resources. And then we also use content management system, CMS, to upload, to update and manage our resources. And then search engine. We apply search engine to ensure that users can easily find the medical resources that they needed. And then the second concept is user experience. The first one, we apply responsive design, which can work seamlessly across all devices such as laptop, handphone, tab. And then advanced search and filter, that designed to make resource discovery is efficient and precise. And then resource organization, which users can effortlessly find and access medical materials. And a personalized user experience to enhance engagement by tailoring the platform to individual users' need, which is user can design they can edit the interface, the search way, the search method that close to their self, their interest. And then user feedback. User feedback is to allow user satisfaction, to enhance the user satisfaction and ensure the continuous improvement, because our main objective is to fulfill the user's information need. So user satisfaction is really important to our digital library. Last point for our digital library concept is information architecture. We already put the prototype of our digital library interface. As you can see, the content is categorized logically to provide clarity and accessibility, which is users can easily understand the interface. And then the navigation is also designed nicely to ensure smooth browsing. And labels such as category, filters, and also text are clear, concise, and aligned with users' expectation. And then the search feature like the keyword search, advanced filters, and recommendation is robust and dynamic according to their interest. Users flows also designed for smooth, goal-oriented navigation. So that's all for digital library concept. We will go to the next point.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Shafika and I will be presenting the feasibility and implementation plan. So, a feasibility and implementation plan assesses the viability of a project and outlines the steps necessary for its execution. It includes an analysis of resources, timelines, costs, and potential challenges, ensuring that all aspects are considered before proceeding. The plan serves as a roadmap to guide the project from conception through to completion, ensuring successful outcomes. Meanwhile, the implementation plan provides a structured roadmap for carrying out the project, including timelines, resource allocation, and strategies to overcome potential challenges. So, the diagram shows the timeline cycle for establishing a medical digital library, which is structured into 5 key phases, which is planning, design, testing, deployment, and monitoring, which each phase contributes to the overall feasibility and implementation plan, ensuring the digital library is user-centric, functional, and sustainable. So, the first key phases is planning. Planning is a foundation of the project where inputs are gathered from the key stakeholders, including healthcare professionals, medical students, and librarians. This phase ensures the library's development aligns with the needs of its target audience. Key phases is design. This phase focuses on creating the system architecture and interface design. This step emphasizes usability and technical scalability, ensuring the platform is intuitive and meets user requirements. The next one is testing. Testing ensures the digital library is reliable and functional before it is deployed. By conducting thorough tests with the project team, potential issues, and which are the potential issues are being identified and resolved. Deployment is the next step of these key phases. This phase marks the transition from concept to reality as the platform is launched for end users. This phase demonstrates the practical implementation of the digital library, showcasing the culmination of all prior planning, designing, and testing efforts. Last but not least, for these key phases is monitoring, which ensures the sustainability of the digital library. Regular updates and maintenance keep the content relevant and valuable, addressing issues as they arise and ensuring the platforms remains functional over time. For the next slide is resources that will be needed. To successfully develop and implement the medical digital library, it is crucial to identify and allocate the necessary resources across multiple domains. These resources include human resources, financial resources, and technological resources, which each playing a pivotal role in ensuring the project success. For the human resources, we have gathered a few roles in establishing this medical digital library. The first one is project manager, which is to oversee the project and ensure timelines are met. And the second one is medical experts, which to curate and validate content for accuracy and relevance. The next one is software developers, which is to design and develop the platform. The next one is UI or UX designers, which to ensure the platform is user-friendly. And last but not least is IT support staff, which to provide technical support and troubleshoot issues. For the financial resources, we have discussed a few roles that will be needed in establishing this medical digital library. The first one is budget allocation for software and development tools and licensing. The second one is funding for training session and promotional materials. The third one is cost for hiring staff and compensating external consultants. And the last but not least is maintenance and hosting fees for the digital library. The technological resource role, we have gathered few roles, which is to secure cloud servers for storing medical resources. The second one is development tools for creating the platform, such as frameworks, and high-speed internet and workstation for development teams. And last but not least is data security and encryption tools to protect sensitive information. So for the challenges and solutions for this feasibility and implementation plan is the first one is data privacy and security, which to ensure the security of sensitive medical data. And the solution is to implement robust encryption methods, adhere to data protection regulations, for example, GDPR and HIPAA, and conduct regular security audits. The next one is limited user adoption, which is the difficulty in encouraging users to transition to the digital library. So the solution is to conduct awareness campaigns, offers incentives like free trial periods, and provide extensive training and support. One is resource availability, which is the insufficient financial or human resources, which the solution is to seek grants or partnerships with medical institutions and hire skilled freelancers to reduce costs. Next one is technological constraints, which is the compatibility issues with older devices or low internet speeds, which the solution is to optimize the platform for various devices and ensure lightweight design for lower bandwidth usage. Last but not least is content curation, which is to ensure the digital library remains up to date with credible resources. The solution that we have identified is to establish partnerships with medical publishers and journals and employ a dedicated content management team. Next, for the alignment with library standards, I have identified few metadata standards and library standards that are aligned with our establishing medical digital library. So the first one is Dublin Core Metadata Initiative and Metadata Object Description Schema, which are essential for organizing and cataloging digital content, enabling users to efficiently search and retrieve relevant resources. Metadata is the backbone of discoverability, making it highly relevant. Next library standards is interoperability standards, which is the Open Archives Initiative protocol for metadata harvesting. This ensures the library can integrate seamlessly with other systems and share metadata with external institutions. For a medical digital library, interoperability is critical for expanding its resource network and collaborating with other repositories. Next library standards is data security and privacy standards, which is general data protection regulation, and health insurance portability and accountability. Given the sensitivity of medical information and compliance with security and privacy regulation, which is non-negotiable, these standards protect user data, build trust, and ensure the library meets legal requirements. Next is accessibility standards, which is web content accessibility guidelines. Accessibility ensures that all users, including individuals with disabilities, can use the digital library effectively. This inclusivity is crucial for any public resource, particularly in medical and academic contexts. Next is Digital Preservation Standards, which is Open Archival Information System, OAIS. This long-term presentation of digital resources is vital to maintaining the library's relevance and usability over time. This is particularly important in the medical field, where historical data and research must be accessible for future references. Next is Content Quality Standards, which is quality assurance frameworks for digital library. Ensuring that the library hosts credible, authoritative, and up-to-date medical content is fundamental. This directly impacts the library's reliability and value to its users. Next is Scalability Standards, which is Cloud Computing Standards, ISO/IEC 17788. This is relevant for accommodating growth in user base, content volume, and technological advancements. This ensures the library can remain functional and efficient as it evolves.
For innovation and creativity, this is to foster innovation, accessibility, and global participation in medical education and also research. So first is AI-driven personalized learning. So AI can suggest relevant content to support individual learning path. And second is multimodal format learning. It provides resources in audio, video, braille, and interactive graphics for the user. And lastly is partnership for free access. It offers free, unlimited access to high quality medical data and also research.
Okay, for the conclusion, the MedXperience Digital Library is a groundbreaking innovative design to revolutionize access to medical knowledge by offering an inclusive and diverse range of resources. The library ensures that users across all demographics, from children to medical professionals such as doctor, medical student, and so on, can benefit from its collection. Its innovative approach to accessibility with formats such as audio and multimedia, e-journal, e-book, guarantee equitable access to information, bridging gaps and promotion lifelong learning.